pretty damn well.
Okay. My live is going. I had to do it manually.
Okay, we'll get started in just a minute. I can beat this boss that I'm trying to fight. Just give me a minute. King! Yes? That's me! What the king say? The one way to beat Saitama. Throw him against the Wobbuffet. Oh god. You know. When did I get the Taunter's Tongue? I don't remember getting that, by the way. The Taunter's Tongue? It's an item in Elden Ring. Basically, if you use it while you're got friends or whatnot, it'll make it to where it raises the cap of how many people can invade and join you. Well, more specifically, invade, though. And it also increases the frequency of invasions. Hold on, I have an idea. Oh no. It just clicked to me how scary that is. We just got an idea. Oh, my idea works! Oh no. Barbarics roar on the Bloodhound Fang. It doesn't last long, though.
Oh my fucking god, no.
What?
I just looked at a fucking meme image, the fucking anime with the something in paradise with basically the children being livestock.
Do what? Do what?
The children or humans being livestock.
Oh.
Stevens.
That one.
Yeah. I just see an image of the fucking one of the nannies, GFC, Gracefield Children. Figure you can do.
Oh my god. Stop throwing your fucking golden frisbees of holy light. No, throw his frisbee.
You just throw the destructo disc at you.
Fuck you and your destructo disc. Yeet. Oh, hey, King, you want to know something? Eventually in this game, you go and Frieza becomes a basic enemy.
What?
I said in this game, technically and eventually, Frieza becomes a basic enemy. Okay, I finally got the golden scarab.
Since we're recording on on YouTube, please make sure all personal issues stay out of the session. Any outside, like personal stuff, since YouTube's watching my live.
Oh, I got the golden scarab finally. Screw that cave and everything it, stands for.
Who's your favorite model? Others. Basically, say some chick from real life.
6 minutes till 2:30.
I realize this. I got done what I needed to do. I got told to go do something, so I shall be back, but when you guys start, feel free to just skip me. Okay. I'll just be hunting anyways.
And now for the other one, meanwhile, me and Culture leaves. You see the I forgot the fucking forehead guy from Demon Slayer.
Oh, Tanjiro.
Yeah, Tanjiro photo. You can see him.
Bro, dude, he's fucking ripped. Pardon my language. For an onboard stream. Alrighty.
I'm trying to find out where my
Alright,
mic's at. Is it up here?
I'll place you.
It is. It's on the front of my laptop. What the fuck?
What's on the front of your laptop?
My mic. They built it into the front of the laptop.
Interesting.
Weird.
Okay. I'm gonna have me some chicken.
That's not the same chicken we cooked a week ago, is it?
No.
Okay.
KFC chicken.
Your dad got that a week ago.
Yeah, it should be okay.
No, it will
was-
not. He got that Monday or Sunday. Are you serious? You're about to eat that right now. Okay.
Hang on, dude.
Are you seriously about to eat a chicken that's over a week old?
I mean, it was sealed away in the fridge.
Your dad was keeping that for proof that the chicken was burnt for KFC.
Oh.
Oh my god.
Well, you could have told me that. Never mind. I'll put it back. I'll just make a ham sandwich. Damn it. I just wanted something other than a sandwich.
There's other stuff besides that. Don't eat that. Like, fuck. The one day, I tell you so many times, do not eat chicken that's a week old. If you do it one day and you get salmonella, do not tell me I did not tell you so.
Salmonella you get from raw chicken.
You can also get it from chicken that's old.
Okay, I'll be right back. I gotta go empty out the trash.
Don't eat chicken that's a week old.
So I'll be a minute.
Oh my goodness. Me and his dad just had this conversation this morning.
I may have to visit my neighbors.
Why is that?
They tried to throw away my trash bin.
What?
What? My trash bin was in their trash bins. They're trying to throw shit away in it.
Okay, tell him to stay the fuck off my property and stop touching my shit if it ain't yours.
If it ain't property, get off my property.
let me explain. They have steel drum barrels outside titled trash, right? I have a plastic black bin. My plastic black bin was in their steel drum barrels with their trash in my bin, trying to throw it away as well. Stop fucking with my shit! Calm down, Mr. Roshi.
If the trash can is next to your mailbox, then it shouldn't be touched at all.
Yeah, it was by the mailbox. You saw it yesterday. Or not yesterday, day before yesterday. Because I went to take out the trash, and I saw that. I'm like, bruh, no, this ain't happening today.
No, your dad told me on the phone this morning when I had called him, telling him I spoke to the KFC manager, that he said he had kept one piece of chicken left that to, like, just in case. I guess he was holding it to take a picture of or some shit. I don't know. You listening, Cade?
Yes, I'm listening.
Okay. Please don't eat that chicken. From what your dad told me this morning, it's not edible. It's not edible.
Yeah.
It's past 2:30.
I know. We'll get started in just a minute. I still haven't made my lunch. That's an interesting method to seal the bread. So you do a twist and then turn it inside out on itself. Which I see how that works now. I was gonna say, where's the griddle? There it is. Okay. Now equip ham and some sort of spreading utensil.
Ow, my arm. I'm curious, is everybody ready and situated and got your characters and your dice and everything?
Yeah, I got everything I need.
Scythe, are you gonna stay on the phone, or are you gonna join through the other chat or mic?
I'll have to do it instead if I get all back.
Okay,
Oh yeah, no, take your time, dude.
I didn't know.
Because I'm still making the sandwich. We're about to start.
Yep. Hmm.
All right, loading up Jack.
I wish I had bread to make a sandwich. I'd be making one.
Welcome back, friend.
Found it.
What's up?
Hey, buddy. Well, come here. Come here. Let me hold you for a minute. You sleeping? You sleeping? Oh, yeah.
All right, well,
Okay, I guess.
I'm going to go down the list, just make sure everyone's here. Scythe. Yeah. I know Snot's not here. He just wants to go do something. Ghosts.
Oh, yep.
King. And obviously Matt.
And Fire. Fire's character is being played by Snot.
Fire and Snot will not be participating, as they are not here today. That's perfectly fine, and that's kind of funny because they're the first two in initiative, damn it.
No, Snot's playing Fire's character.
Again, both of them are in the first two in initiative.
Mm-hmm. I thought Snot said text him when you're about to start.
I think he said he had to go do something, but I'll text him. 1 second.
I thought I heard him say text when you're about to start to let him know, but you okay there, Aries? You're just kind of bloop.
I messaged him. Since he doesn't have his phone, I messaged him on PlayStation.
You can still move to other people though while we're waiting for him.
Hold on.
Ow. Aries, you've gotten so big.
All right. So, the last time we played, y'all were doing. I just may need a reminder. One last reminder. King, what were you doing last? King?
You're right now. Basically, the research on that gem and the red roaches site works.
Okay. Scythe would have been doing.
I was smithing and hunting.
Smithing and what?
Hunting, like
Hunting.
the food stuff.
Okay. Okay. Ooh, that also reminds me of something. Okay, cool. Ghosts. Well, you said you were heading up north to. Yeah.
Did you find
That raider camp.
we're finding raiders in general?
And Matt was working on the new cyborg body for her son
And building the mansion.
and rebuilding the mansion. Well, in the 3 months that from the last session, pretty much, King, you've managed to make yourself these new cybernetically enhanced robo roaches to, I guess, patrol the Commonwealth.
Basically, be my eyes around here.
Hey, do you know
Yes.
what that reminds me of from the game?
What?
That robot factory, you have to go fucking fight the person that's building all them robots flying around the map.
Mechanist.
Yeah, there you go. He sounds like the mechanist.
But no. So King, you managed to make yourself a couple more roaches, and the research that brings you into this crystal, you find that it can be used to create undead automatons. Basically, you put them in a corpse, it revives them, and then you can like put machines and stuff into them, or you can put them into a machine and it acts like an actual zombie, as like a fusion core, a necromantic fusion core. It also improves restoration spells that do necromantic damage, should you use the crystal as a focus. Okay. Scythe, you've basically been keeping this entire camp alive. Keeping it fed and whatnot. And you've grown to learn basically what Dawn Splitter is capable of. With its many abilities capable of searing the kills that you make on the spot. So that way it doesn't take you long to cook food.
Real bad roach.
Yeah.
Another red roach.
Stop that!
What?
No, bad.
Why not?
No CFC, Kentucky Fried Cockroach.
Uh,
None of that. It sounds terrible.
Okay, then red roach stir fry.
That sounds worse.
but you can eat Rad Roach in the game.
Red roach gumbo.
I'd be caught dead eating fucking cooked rat roach. But anyways,
Well, you probably will be dead from starvation.
there are other things to eat in the Commonwealth. I wouldn't mind eating a more rat.
But at the same time, the scarcity and luck on finding them.
Anyways,
Wow.
But no, so he's basically been around hunting, keeping the, you know, the sanctuary alive by keeping it fed. And I would say that you would have found a source of water that you could use, like a clean source of water.
And did you forget? So I did the fucking water purifier.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. You did the water purifier shit. Oh yes, and one more thing I should also mention. Sanctuary has 14 new residents, by the way.
Nice. Is my mansion part of Sanctuary?
No, actually. Remember, you're like on the outskirts of Athens, just
The last time you had to instant transmission over there, so if it takes you to instant transmission over there, I don't think.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Alright, Ghost. I would say you would have dealt with the raider problem, which that's where kind of the 14 new residents come from, is the people on that farm. They moved their farm into Sanctuary and are helping King out with their gardening issues. Yeah. Growing plants that were long thought to be ungrowable, like the frontenders, for example. Maybe some chili bomb peppers. Granted, it's a small tree, but I mean, it's a tree nonetheless.
So glad you did the charcoal method of purification.
Yep. But I will say that these farmers would have brought something with them known as a WCC. So, yeah. Weather Control Core. Basically, it creates a small area where if a certain plant needs a specific environment, it can simulate that for the plant to grow. And they're using the weather control cores that they have to simulate both an arid desert and a frozen tundra for the fronanas and peppers, respectively. But not ghosts. Aside from that, I would say that you would find that there are new alchemical ingredients out in the world now for you to mess around and experiment with. Okay. I'm trying to think of one at the moment.
Aries, your fart stinks. That's gross.
But anyways. And finally, Matt.
What?
Though your house is not fully built, the machines have done their best to build what they can. They made it into just a grand shack on a frame, since most of the resources are scarce. But they at least did a good, relatively good job.
How many people can it hold?
It can hold the same amount of people as it held before, which was Hugh, Goze, Vorkin, Griswire, King, I think. No, not King. Around 7 to 8 people.
Okay.
I'll say 8 people. Let's go with 8, just for the sake of things.
So what about
We go up to
me?
8 people.
So, like, what's my knowledge on biogenetics now?
I would say that you've learned that through your efforts of learning bioengineering, you would one of your robots would have found something about, a book of basically titled "Flesh to Metal: A Guide to a Biomechanics."
Okay, so do I write down now that I know biomechanics?
I would say you're still technically learning it, but I would say add the book to your inventory so you can say you have it.
Okay, but like with alchemist tools and explosive kit and stuff, I know I'm learning biomechanics. Do I know it? I've got the knowledge of it, but I still need to study it.
Yes, you would still need to study it, and this will cut. If you take the time to read the book, this will also cut down your time to.
Listen, That is
build
taking
yourself.
it like you're learning the basic knowledge and working your way up.
Well, I'm gonna
Yeah.
read it, of course.
Okay.
Wait, is it
That should take you at
bioengineering
least-
or biomechanics?
Bioengineering and biomechanics. It's both.
Oh, okay.
It explains the processes to make a cyborg, basically, or someone whose brain is operating a machine. That
Okay.
makes sense.
Yes, I know what they are. I just wanted to know if I'm studying them, I've got the knowledge of it. I'm just not proficient in it.
Reading that book will lower that need for the proficiency. Basically.
Well, I guess put me
You said
in reading the book while the robots are still collecting metal parts and stuff.
I would say that your Steel Defender business is back up and running, though, as some of the robots have taken it upon themselves to build Steel Defenders.
Well, I'm still sending B12 and Codsworth out to collect stuff and bring it back to me.
Gotcha. Alrighty, so
How long do I need to read this? How long do I need to read this book?
it would take you probably 3 or 4 days to get through the book.
Okay.
As there's it does give you some instruction to build basically the your first biomechanic creature, which would be a robot rat with an actual rat's brain in it.
Are you saying I build that?
No, you don't have to build that. It's just giving you the instructions on how to do so. Basically telling you how to link up the wiring and circuitry to
Giving it the tutorial.
yeah.
Cool.
Anyways, so we'll jump back to the top of initiative technically here. King, in the let's say this is obviously after the 3 months. What would your character be doing? What would Soul be doing?
Make sure everything is really smooth. While going around seeing if anything else is required of the camp.
Alrighty.
Returned us.
Welcome back, Snot. Never mind. Okay. Hang on a second, King. Now we gotta actually jump to the actual person in first.
Because
Finish up with King.
when someone comes back, and when I come back at times in someone's building, you never come to jump back to me.
All right. I'm just back. I'm sorry. All right. We'll say that Snot's walking around when this happens. I'm kind of like merging, but that's okay. You okay with me merging them, though, King? Okay.
That means you technically have two.
Real fast, though. Snot, what would you have been doing in the past 3 months?
What was that?
What would you have been doing in the 3 months time skip, basically, between sessions?
I would have been exploring, planting, and hunting.
Okay.
And making rivals with rat scorpions, because screw them.
Fair enough. Okay. So, I don't know if it's funny one.
It is.
I'm gonna roll for something real fast.
It better not be a rat scorpion, or I'm telling you, I'm not gonna like it. Not only you.
I have a funny in the future, and I think Matt may find this funny.
Oh yeah.
Simply because. But anyways, so King, as you're keeping track of everything, I would say that Snot's character would walk through the main doors of New Sanctuary with a bag of food.
He's just coming back.
Yeah, he's just coming back. He's got like his survivalist gear on or whatever to be out in the waste.
I would say after 3 months, we're not in our vault suits anymore.
Yeah, you're not in your vault suits anymore at all.
Or someone didn't take off their name
Oh yeah, no. I forgot he's playing batons. Fire's playing baton. Anyways, what do y'all do?
I just say welcome back.
Yeah,
Any new hold
I
this
got
time?
pretty good. Ender, can I roll a d6 or something real quick?
Sure. What's it for, though?
Oh, holy shite! It's for the number of rad stags I was able to score. I rolled a 6.
Damn! Now, do me a favor. Roll me a 20 as well.
Any modifiers?
No modifiers. Just tell me the number. 11. Okay. They would be male rat stags, so they have more meat.
Nice. Well, we know who's going to be the hunter now.
Yeah. So yeah, you see him walk in with 6 rat stags.
So you have good hold rest exercise.
Yep. Much better than last week's mole rat haul.
Well, at least it wasn't too bad. See a cybernetic old rat named Chuckles.
Oh my god.
He just kind of walks by and you hear it say, "Right, was I programmed to feel pain?"
Because why not?
Why did you program him to feel pain? I may be merciless, but what in the nine rings, man?
I didn't realize that I put the wire to make it feel pain, and if I even switch off the wire to make it feel pain, it's going to feel like 10 times worse before it just goes dull.
But nah, just as the doors are closing, you hear the sound of something erupting from the ground as you hear a staticky radio voice behind you. Face my wrath! As you see this giant rat scorpion with a mechanical implant in its left eye start scuttling towards Snot.
Yeah, Cade, let's represent the snake on Hasbin Hotel.
Hold on. I just look at it with the same intensity as the Doom guy as he sees a demon.
He's
Just
not.
like,
You killed my brothers and sisters!
Oh my god.
Hey!
Wait, thanks.
They're at Hasbin Hotel into this shit.
you?
Me! You left one of my brood alive! Me! I am Serpentous!
Oh my god.
And I will slay you! As he runs at you.
And while he's just running at him, my character is calculating, like, okay, how do I take him down? As well as, should I keep him alive? Because he's funny.
Well, now we know who the special guest is. Sir Pinches.
He doesn't seem too much of a threat. Keep him alive.
I'm better at killing, not impairing. All yours.
The best way to knock out the snake person. May I see that bag real quick? The bag of
Sure.
Oh, so the radiation made snakes talk now. Got it.
It's not a snake, it's a rad scorpion that has a cybernetic implant with someone was watching Hasbin Hotel when they made its AI.
Wow. Okay.
Arcanos just pops up. Oh, my side project. I mean, I don't know what that is.
You say you gave sold the bag real quick?
Yep.
Alright. You use the bag as a fucking hammer. Not lethal damage, but obviously it's gonna feel it.
How do you hit him? I'm kind of curious.
I bonk him on the fucking head where the brain would be. Bad scorpion. They should have made you watch Mortal Kombat instead.
Well, I challenge you to Mortal Kombat then.
Are you sure about this?
He kind of like clips his claws together with a.
Yes.
I just feel over so forward. Look, I may not like you Red Scorpions, but I even know that isn't it.
Alright, say no more. He gets his fucking cosplay as Baraka. Come on, motherfucker.
Just seeing you shift like that, he kind of like takes a few steps back. Actually, on second thought, I think I'll sit this one out. You win this round, but I'll be back for my revenge. Trust you, right?
As he's running off into the distance.
I just look at Soul. I didn't even kill any Red Scorpions. All I did was just beat a couple up. I never killed any. I don't know what he's on about.
What about the eggs?
What did you do with the eggs?
I said, what about the eggs? Red Scorpion come from eggs, too.
Did you eat any Red Scorpion eggs recently?
Not to my knowledge, I've been mostly in the camp. Did you? Then who did?
I don't know. As you say this, like as y'all say this, you see this dude walk by with like a plate of looks to be scrambled eggs.
You just see him, from the what's the hell?
No, wait, just me and Soul both just look at him and go, you motherfucker!
Just to make it funny, real quick. I just remember. I know I watched a fucking movie earlier. The one with fucking the blah 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 guy.
Oh, Hotel Transylvania.
Yes, that one. You just do that fucking scene where you say, "It was you."
It was you. And he just like looks at you two. What?
No wonder that Scorpion came after us.
He just kind of like looks confused. I don't follow. But these Red Scorpion omelets are delicious.
Just fall with enough force and just make a slight earthquake. Okay. Well, we should start thinking of a peace treaty for that Scorpion now, shouldn't we?
Probably, but I wonder how the fuck does he confuse us for that guy?
And to be fair, remember, I have been beating up a couple Red Scorpions. So.
True, but at the same, I also noticed he has some cybernetics. Is his optics a bit off or something?
I
Or
have
a bit more brain dead?
the slightest clue.
Oh, well, we'll find out sooner or later.
Yeah.
And now you have a rival that may occasionally appear. Serpentious the Red Scorpion. Serpentious.
Yes.
Wow.
Serpentious.
Oh my god. Shut up.
Ow, why the fuck is my finger itching so bad? Like,
I bet you're getting poison oak like
It's a side
me.
effect from the Red Scorpion omelets. Dang, the Red Scorpion omelets, they're good, but not worth it.
anyways, let's jump over to the. Wait, hold on. Would y'all say that would be the end of y'all's turn?
Yeah.
Okay. Now
Okay,
you have at least enough food to last. Yeah, what's up?
do you got blisters or a rash coming up on your hand?
No, it's just itchy.
Just make sure if you don't get any poison oak, if you start to get some, I'll give you some medicine Monday. They're giving me extra.
There's a little bit of blisters, actually. I think I did get a little bit of poison oak on my fingers.
That's okay. I'll see you Monday with some medicine. Don't worry.
Alrighty.
You know, I know the perfect thing to say when he comes back. Serpentious. When he comes back, I know what to say.
What?
You'll see.
Okay. Well. There's one more encounter that I possibly have in mind. I want to see if it happens. Hold on, I need to be 6. See who. Oh. So, real fast, I gotta jump over to Snot real fast. Snot, as you're carrying your stuff and you offload your stuff, you hear like a pitter patter somewhere around nearby you. Seems to be running around you.
Chasing Sir Pinch's little egg minions.
His egg boys.
His egg boys. It's
No,
not
I
the egg
just
boys.
realized. No, I didn't realize. That dude ate the egg boys of Sir Pinchus.
That bastard. He killed Kenny.
But no. Do you look around?
Oh boy. Sure.
All right, so you look around. You don't see anything, but you somehow see a bush growing out of concrete. You see this bush rustling.
And just start walking through the bush. Kind of slowly looking around. I wonder where this rustling could be coming from. As I grab the bush and just pull it up.
As you pull it up, you see this hunched over thing, whatever it is, and it stands up. You see a bear, humanoid bear, about your size, and he reaches his arm back. Papa Bear says, "This bitch is too conscious," and he just smacks the shit out of you and runs.
Fucking finally, it's not me.
Kage reminded me of that.
Wow.
I just imagine the scene's completely enemy. I get slapped as he runs off. It pans over back to me, and Soul just pops over a building. Okay, finally!
Nah, you know what? This was funny. So, as you're also tending to other things, you see this humanoid bear run out the front doors.
No, you just see the bear stop at the front door, look at you, and then just do the "I see you," and then leave.
You know what? Yeah, he does, but just for the shit of the giggles. Okay.
What even started that encounter?
I'll have fucking Valentine go after your ass.
King started that meme. I think.
I don't remember.
But anyways, we're gonna jump over to Scythe now. I had to see if there was possibly a funny encounter and see if I could bring back an old character. Scythe, are you there? What would your character be doing? Do what?
Right now, we've just been finding.
You're like
in and out of existence
super silent.
with Dawn's Lair.
Can you turn yourself up?
Is Science still walking?
No, he's on his phone.
But yeah, I would be pooping in and out of existence with Dawn's Lair because I'd just be finding it extremely hilarious. And you're just all be seeing like big flashes of light coming from the smithy as I appear, smack the hammer down onto a piece of metal, disappear, reappear, and keep doing that as a joke.
Okay, then.
But he's also going to solve the one I've been looking around for items and stuff like that.
That's actually a good question. I don't think anyone's been gathering items.
Okay.
Well, remember, I've been exploring.
I've been collecting metal
Snot
junk.
would've brought home some scrap.
There's stuff at the mansion that's collected that's metal junk.
Then he'd probably end up going over to Snot, or Snot's character, and asking what sort of scrap he's found because he needs more to start rebuilding some of the structures.
Would they be aware that I'm collecting metal?
I would say that Codsworth and B12 have come through Sanctuary a few times looking for resources. I would say that.
They're just trading for it, but they're giving the fresh water as well.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, you would have at least had some fresh water, purified water from at least King.
Well, no, I'm just asking, would they be aware of me collecting metal? Like, if they need it, they could come get some. Like, are they aware that I'm collecting?
Hold on.
I guess through the 3 months you could do something.
Yes, they would be aware.
Okay.
Yes, they would be aware. Via either Codsworth or B12 communicating this.
Got it.
Okay, well, I'd go to whoever is currently, collecting the scrap metal.
That'd be
And that would more than likely be Snot when you're not, out hunting. Yeah. So Snot, you would find maybe some old wooden toys on your travels, some alarm clocks, old typewriters and whatnot. You do manage to find a few broken swords that old adventurers used to have, some old armor. At least you're not, lacking on the metal department. I'm trying to think what else. Yeah, that's it pretty much. Iron, some wooden toys, a few alarm clocks, a typewriter.
I have a question as well about Dawn Splitters, flashing in and out of the Land of Fire.
Yes, what's that?
If I travel a certain distance while in the Land of Fire, when I teleport back out, am I in the same spot or am I...
You will appear in the space relative to where you were in the Plane of Fire.
Oh, sweet.
Hold on a second. But you have to technically yourself. The only reason it activates the user.
Right. I'm going then on top of obviously getting scrap to build structures. I'm going to be trying to train the ability so that I can activate it myself efficiently.
That's fine. I would say that you would have done that within at least the 3 months that you owned Dawn Splitter. Oh, also, do me a favor. Do you have a percentile value to roll?
I do have percentile that I can.
Can you roll me a D100, please? What's the number?
I got 77.
77, okay. So you would have 75 points of, what's it called? Hellfire Resolve.
Ooh.
Meaning you can use those points to use one of 3 legendary actions that Dawn Splitter is capable of.
Yeah.
Which I would say you would have learned within the 3 months. Which are turning it into a Hell's Retriever, firing off a Hellfire Blast, or using Volcanic Rebuke.
Ooh.
Think like Reinhardt's ultimate from Overwatch. But anyways.
Well, I'd say, yeah, I go to Snot's character and ask, can I have all the scrap metal that you have? Well, not all of it, obviously, but I need some to start rebuilding structures in Sanctuary.
Matt?
Is it? Oh, I thought it was at this one.
You're asking you. Alright. Alright, for context, Snot, I don't know if you heard what I said.
I heard a decent bit.
Okay. So yeah, he gives you some of the scrap metal he has collected. I'm assuming, yes?
Yes.
Okay.
As he holds the scrap metal, he just, thank you, and then just a like a cartoonish fucking dust cloud of my figure is formed as I just zoom up back to the smithy.
Good deal on that.
And other than that, right now I think that's my 10.
Okay. I'm gonna jump over to Ghost. Yeah, Ghost, here that is.
Ghost?
Yep. Okay. Ghost. What would your character be doing currently?
Well, he'll be studying the new plants that have been discovered.
Yeah. Which the new plant would obviously take a while to grow, but yeah. So you're just tending to the new plants you got?
Yep.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure that is all you do. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. I don't have much to work with here.
A plant monster comes from the ground.
Sorry. Okay, so I would be studying new plants and making new potions too.
Okay. You discover that through the use of some of the new flowers that you have picked, aside from getting their seeds and whatnot, you're able to make a new type of drug known simply as jet.
I look at this, I'm like, oh, Snot, I got something for you to try.
He just looks over, a little scared. Okay.
Proceeds to stab a needle into your arm.
Ow, no!
Yeah, time seems slow for you. You're moving at normal pace, it's just you're kind of like slow, but everyone else sees you as kind of just moving at somehow a faster pace. Quicker reaction times and whatnot.
What the heck was that?
Jimmy has his little notebook out. Now tell me, how do you feel?
Fast?
Oh, how fast exactly?
Not to tell. Not really used to this. Is this how you all feel? Take substances?
Depending on the substance.
Everything seems slower, I'll tell you that.
I would say that this effect does not last long, like 15 seconds maybe.
Hey, would you say it's over already, or
Yeah, it'd be over already.
Alright. That was something. Everything just slowed down. I felt like I just was overall faster. I tell that to Ghost.
Jimmy just takes down the notes. He's like, okay, I'm wondering if I can increase the duration of it.
Oh, goodness. I was about to be scared when I heard you call me over.
It wasn't really that scary.
It is when we're dealing with a non-drug. It just looks. Excuse me. Excuse me, I have a headache to go and take care of.
Okay.
Okay, so. Sorry, I was answering a text.
You're fine.
Okay.
And I will say that, Ghost, you do find this new solid white plant from flower to stem. It's like God forgot to texture this particular plant. It just looks like a blank texture. That level of white. But it is a fully functioning plant.
What was that?
I said that you found a new plant.
Okay.
You go to bed, I got that vital treatment.
Yep, it is fully white. Rose, well, from the flower to the leaves to the stem to even the roots. It's like whatever created this flower forgot to give it textures.
Ever gone?
I look at it like, huh.
But you, one thing I would say you do find out about this plant, since you are an alchemist researcher, is that this plant has the ability to cure pretty much everything, including addictions. In other words, it's the ingredient needed for a dictol.
Okay. Interesting.
Yes, and I will make addictions a thing in this, so.
Oh no. Am I addicted to Jet already, or?
No, you're not addicted to Jet.
Yay!
I'm not addicted to Jet. Yay!
Well, I didn't know since it was the first time that we made it.
Knowing you, Snot, you probably wouldn't take those very often. No, what were you saying, King? I'm sorry, I cut you off. I didn't realize.
That'd be some shit up luck, and he just getting addicted on the first try.
Right. Alright, Ghost, and would you say that would be all that you do?
Yes.
Alrighty. Gonna jump over to Matt.
Yes.
We'll say that as you're, reading the book, Codsworth kind of hovers his way into the room and brings you what looks to be a mug with a familiar black liquid in it. I found a working coffee pot, and I figured that I would use some of the ground up coffee grounds that I found in the basement. Yeah, hot cup of Joe, 176.2 degrees Fahrenheit, brewed to perfection.
Just set it on the desk.
Shall I go out and get some more resources for you, Mother?
No, could you build a trader robot for me? We need to send one to the
So-
city to Sanctuary to start trading some of the metal we're bringing in.
He salutes before going to basically your robot workshop and starts building a new robot for you.
So how many days has it been since I've been reading this book?
It's only been the one day.
Okay. I tell Codsworth to send the robot to trade some metal at Sanctuary once he's done building it.
Of course.
I'm going to take a sip of the coffee and I'm going to spit it out because I'm assuming it's going to taste nasty.
Yeah, it's got no sugar, no creamer, no nothing.
I'm going to take a sip
It's
of
just
this,
straight black
spit it out.
coffee.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to
That's just the
continue.
moment where you're like, I miss sugar.
I'm gonna send B12 to go find a sugar plant.
Sugar cane, okay.
Yeah, a wild sugar cane plant.
Okay. Well, I guess while that's happening,
I'm still gonna be reading the book,
would say-
and you know, I mean,
Yeah.
what would else be happening?
I would say one of the robots around your house would bring you at least something to eat, so that way you don't starve.
Yeah.
And one of the cans of purified water.
Okay.
But anyways,
That just gave me an idea now.
How long is it gonna take for Codsworth to build the trader robot?
it's going to take him a couple hours, which is, I would say it is night, so by the time it's finished, it'd be 12 o'clock.
Okay.
Well, now, what's your idea, King?
Basically, for other basically food necessity resources. So it's just gonna basically gonna be making the necessity stuff.
Okay, that's fair.
And plus, now I just want some maple coffee.
Well, it is late. It does get late pretty quickly. Would y'all be heading to bed at this point?
I'm gonna read until I fall asleep.
That's fine. Okay. So, Envoy's asleep. King?
No, Soul's gonna break night just continue working.
Alright, what about everyone else?
I will.
Doesn't he have to roll exhaustion?
Yes.
No.
Soul can't stay up for a few days without getting exhausted. That's
Oh.
only a few days. But after those few days up, then he start getting exhaustion.
Soul ain't exactly human.
Got it.
He's just not using no magic at all. Just his knowledge and strength.
Okay. And Ghost, what'd you say you were doing?
Sleep.
Sleeping. Okay. Snot, are you there?
It's not drug overdose.
Snot!
Excited. What-
Sorry.
Would you go to sleep or
keep it stale with salt and keep an eye on the citizens and stuff like that.
okay. As y'all are, as y'all are staying awake and whatnot, I need y'all to make perception checks.
Alright, 30, 20.
Dirty 20. Okay. this afternoon, yeah? Yep. Okay. So as y'all are both doing your own little thing, you hear something explode in the distance in Sanctuary.
What the hell is going on over there?
Crap. Who got into my explosives?
So goes to investigate.
Alrighty, Roy is definitely going to investigate too.
Alright, you both go to investigate. I would say this explosion would wake everybody up in camp. Even the ones that are considered guards, as they would get their weapons and head out to go see what the whole ruckus is. When they get there.
No, I was saying, Jimmy's like, what the? I'm trying to sleep here.
Who's blowing shit up?
Without me! Torg, is that you?
No, it's not Mr. Torg. But anyways.
Anyways.
So, all y'all go to investigate?
Yeah.
Alright, you go to investigate. When you get there, you find all forms of wreckage. You do see two people though that look like they've been locked in battle. One's got a knife in their throat and the other one's got a sword through their chest. But on the wall behind them, I'm sending this in the group chat. I can find my fucking PlayStation app. There it is. Written in what looks to be a mixture of oil and blood, you see "For the Institute." With this symbol on the wall as well. I sent it in the D&D 16 plus.
Okay.
Sure,
Do you check the two individuals? Yes. Alright. Which one do you check out first? The one with the sword through his chest or the one with a knife in his neck?
The one with the sword in the chest.
Okay.
The opposite and go to the knife point.
Alright. We'll start with King. King, you walk over and you see that the individual obviously very much died because the sword went straight through this individual's heart. But do you look back at the other person? Exactly identical. Down to the facial features and everything.
You look back and what the fuck? I can tell there's some slipping rivalry here. Goddamn sick of that fuck.
Do you pull the sword out?
Yeah. Basically, I grab the hilt of the sword and the thing of the dagger. And pull them both out at the same time.
Okay. Obviously, you still get a spurt of blood from the both of them, but you hear faintly from the one with the sword in his chest, you hear the sound of metal scraping.
Oh.
Of what?
What the fuck?
I just got back, by the way.
Oh. Huh.
You look at the one that he took off the sword from. Okay, now that is definitely not normal to you.
You look into the wound, right? Yeah. You see that under the layers of skin, blood vessels, muscles, and other forms of tissue, and even fat, you see an endoskeleton, robotic organs.
Alright, this might be problematic. He just needs to pick up the shut up, you glee reject! Anyways. Anyway, pick up the one that's not the real person. I need to definitely research on this fucker.
Well, before you have time to react, you start hearing the sound of gunfire from the other side of town, back near the entrance.
Fuck's sake! One problem after another!
The Leroy just just
Soldier just put on a little shirt. He just put his face basically through the fucking upper jaw and just drag his ass. Alright, come on with me, my boy fucker.
Alrighty, so y'all start making y'all's way back to the front.
Yes.
Alright.
At least I am.
I think everyone's following you. Am I correct? Am I correct to assume this?
I'm
I just want to assume
not
no one
there.
control of the people character. That's what I said.
That's why I'm asking everyone else. Is it correct to assume? And I heard a yes, yes, and a yes.
Indeed.
So, anyways, so as y'all make y'all's way to the front, you see these strange endo-looking robots. All of them with plasma pistols, whereas your citizens are just outfitted with pipe pistols. Surprisingly, there's already a few robotic corpses on the ground as you hear the robots basically stating, "We take this for the Institute. This sanctuary shall be ours."
Leroy just goes,
Alright, after what I know, apparently we got more McWay fuckers.
And I will say, for those who want to roll a perception check, amongst the crowd, well, firstly, give me the perception check.
I got 20. I got 18.
18. Okay.
I got 20.
18. Double 18s. Ghost? What? Perception.
15 plus 5, net 30, 20.
Yep. Oh, wait, y'all see it. Y'all see it. Amongst the crowd, you see what looks like copies of Kaladesh and Soul.
Okay. Who's trying to turn me into a microwave fucker?
Why are you fucking a microwave in the first place?
It's not an actual fucking a microwave. Who's trying to turn me into that fucking thing?
Leroy starts doing the whole Spider-Man meme where he starts putting it up over him like, huh?
All right, but now combat has initiated.
I'm top of the initiative, yes.
You are top of initiative, yes.
Okay. Stuff does, but I do remember that I can spend a bonus action to enter a certain stance. I use an action to load the harpoon in it, and I aim to fire at the copy of Soul.
Yeah, of course you aim for the one that's soul looking.
Why wouldn't
All right.
you?
Roll the hit.
I'm I'm just gonna say this is unconsensual penetration.
This is shut up. And plus 4, so 15. 30, 15. I can roll the land. Yeah, 15. I'll roll lower. Alright. And now, well, first, what did you say that hit?
Yes, it does hit. I rolled a 6. You nailed the one that it looks like soul.
Okay. Roll strength.
Roll strength? Oh, yeah.
Never mind.
Rolled a 6 again. I swear to God, it gives me 3 6s. I'm gonna roll it, just get it out of the way.
It gave me another so I'm just gonna flavor text it like this. With the harpoon, I yank on it, pulling the soul copy to the feet, thrown at Soul's feet.
Okay, yeah.
And I'm just going to leave the soul copy to Soul as I ready another arrow and shoot at the Kaladesh copy.
Well, thanks.
I heard that.
Okay.
Did you just get
Getting
another
double
nat 20?
getting double nat 20s didn't really help. I had advantage on this roll. You want to know what the highest one I got was?
What?
2.
Oh my word.
2.
You missed the Kaladesh one.
So do you want a little dodge just in case?
You know what? Yeah.
See if you get another 6.
I did get triple 6s, by the way, but I got an 18 on the nice roll.
Okay.
But I got an 18 to dodge. Kaladesh one kind of like sidesteps your arrow.
And she evil laughs. That'd be funny.
No, the ones with flesh and like appearance, they laugh normally.
I know. You should know I play for already.
Yeah.
And that'd be all 3 of my turns.
Okay. Next would technically be Fire, but he's not here. I know you said you'd play him, but I feel it should be fun. I say that he just sits off to the side for now.
We could just say that Torin is just passed out drunk in the bar still.
Oh yeah, that's right. He swapped to Torin. That's right.
Yeah.
I forgot he's not playing his robot. But no, King. It is now your turn.
I see that he basically shot a harpoon at my copy.
Yeah. Brought it to your feet.
Question: where did he shot him at?
I'm assuming the chest.
I would take the chest or the shoulder.
Okay.
Because all that's playing in my head right now is watching you do this. Shot through the heart.
And you're too late.
Keep
That way, I can imagine Soul just says, shot through the heart, and then the Sims version of him just finishes.
I'm gonna keep my copy.
No.
But why?
We can handle 1, not 2.
But we need him alive anyways.
Do you though? You already have 1 sim.
It sounded like you just said I have 1 sip. I'm like, wait, what? I do. Like, hold up.
Yeah, your copy.
No, because I don't know the one that Brad is still alive.
Oh no, he's dead.
Okay, I need one that's still active.
Alright, so what do you do with this other soul?
Tie that motherfucker up.
I let go of the chain that I have on Soul's copy so he can tie him up.
Hold on, give me a moment. He just basically, just see him cartoonishly just wrapping around the chain around his own.
Oh, I know what you're doing.
He hog ties himself.
Leaving only a bow tie on top.
Exactly. Out of chains.
Hog tie. The copy of Soul looks around, looks at the bow tie, looks at Soul. Nice.
Exactly. All right. Now, if we can get 2 of them, that'll be a bonus. You know what? I'm gonna do Soul Signature.
Okay.
Yeah, motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So he used the corpse of the one that he dragged through the fucking mouth. Eat that shit at Kaladesh head first like a fucking harpoon.
Okay, roll the hit.
I did. I throw that 20.
Oh, damn.
God.
And just in case. Here we go.
Yep. Okay. Once I heard the click, that's all I needed to hear. Okay, hold on. As you throw this other version of one of your civilians, it flies through the air and hits this Calabash so hard. Exoskeleton meets endoskeleton meets endoskeleton. As you just hear. Hold on. Sorry, I didn't mean for that to start playing again. Do me a favor. That was a 15-foot throw. Do me a favor and roll me 3d10.
3d10. Alright.
The way I'm going to have it go is if you throw a motherfucker at a motherfucker, every 5 feet is a d10 of damage. Up to a maximum of 30.
Sure. You'd have to be a sniper to hit someone from like 300 feet away.
It's a Soul Signature move. Hit motherfucker with another motherfucker.
Why don't I just imagine that this is just Arcanos just took himself in like a board shape and just someone's like, "You ready?" No. Yay! And hits someone, just headshot someone with Arcanos 300 feet away.
Oh damn.
Arcanos can curl up into a ball so it won't deal damage, and instead it'll deal slashing damage instead of bludgeoning.
Oh god. And wouldn't that technically also be magical damage?
No, it's physical.
Okay, I thought there would have been some tech BS to say otherwise.
I got a 20 for damage.
You got a 20 for damage?
Yep.
Okay. That actually manages to destroy the second version of Kaladesh in one go.
Damn. That motherfucker was hard-headed. He scratched the back of the head. God damn. I know that freaking civilian was hard-headed, but damn, that took it to a whole new level.
No, you destroyed the other form of Kaladesh is what I meant.
I know. That's what I meant.
You knew he was hard-headed, not that hard-headed.
Well, I can use the spare ports.
Anyways,
can we just...
Yeah,
sorry.
Alright, I end my turn there.
Okie dokie. Next person is Scythe. Scythe, what do you do? There's about, I would say, aside from the other two, Gen 5 synths, there's about 4 Gen 1 synths and 6 Gen 2 synths.
Are there any of them bunched up in a group?
They're all kind of like going towards you in a crowd. Yes. Firing laser pistols.
Follow my laser! So,
Well, laser pistols and laser rifles, I should say.
first I use Fighting Spirit,
Okay.
which
What does
gives
Fighting
me
Spirit do?
advantage on weapon attack rolls until
Okay.
the end of the current turn. I'm then going to Action Surge as well, so I get 2 actions.
Oh my fucking god, okay. But you already started off with 3, so that gives you 5 now, I guess.
Wait, doesn't action surge
my
just do
attacks is 4.
Oh yeah, no, Action Surge gives you back all your attack turns, that's right.
Yeah, it gives you back all your attacks because it attacks per action.
So he technically has 6. You
I'm
called
going
me a
to
power
take-
gamer.
I'm going to turn into a living Beyblade. I'm gonna start you like spinning around with Dawn Splitter, using my tail to pivot towards them.
Oh my word. Okay, do me a favor and roll me a d20.
I'll have to roll you 8, my good sir.
Do what?
I'll have to roll you 8 because I can do 8 attacks.
Oh god.
Okay.
You broke him.
Bear in mind, they've all got advantage as well, so I can choose which ones are the higher.
Oh god. Oh god.
Envoy, help me. I didn't realize this was
What is he doing?
He's basically turning himself into a tornado. And he basically used his action surge and is using all 6 of his actions to spin to win.
Well, we're only allowed 3. We agreed 3 per person. I thought when we were doing sessions.
But he used an action surge, which is a fighter thing. It gives him his attacks back once he uses all of his attacks. Basically,
Temporary attacks.
yeah. And once after he uses his action surge, he needs to rest before he can use it again.
Okay, so I'm just gonna put it like this.
Check your Discord,
I'll
Cade.
go for the rolls. The lowest thing I've got
I will
now
in just a moment.
is... Sorry, go ahead. So the lowest on all of my rolls plus the advantage is a 16, which plus 11, that's a 37. No, 27 to hit.
That's the lowest. All of them.
Yeah, that one's the least. The highest I got was like a 30.
Hold on, I gotta check my Discord real fast. Okay. In that case, do me a favor. Roll me 8d12 for Dawn Splitter's damage, and that's just how much damage you deal.
Is that just going to be what I do to each one of them, yeah? Or or whatever I hit while being a Beyblade.
With how scattered they are, you wouldn't be able to hit all of them.
He's using his tail to pivot. He's using also his movement.
Okay, so I got funny. I got 69 for damage.
Well, I mean, he would hit the ones that are in a group, but the ones that are scattered out and about throughout the town, shooting and away from him, aren't going to get touched. He would have to continue to spin around and go hit the ones that are not close by.
And I don't think he's experienced in grenade in order to do that.
Yeah. So you're not going to kill all the scents. You'll only get some of them.
Oh, no, I'm not saying that I'm going to kill all of them.
There's also the terrain.
True. What I'm envisioning, just as he's flying through, you just hear this. You just hear. That's all I'm envisioning. Hold on, what's up, gang?
Oh, just thinking it's helicopter.
Helicopter. I know the meme you're talking about. But no. Anyways, so I'd say you get a good majority of them. You get about 8 out of the group as more start coming in.
Well, as like a hindrance to me, I will just lose control of the fact that my tail is still pivoting me and just keep moving away from the battle now, and I'll be like, I can't stop helping.
Father help! Father help! Father help! Okay, but yeah, no, you do the funny number of damage. Plus, that also gives your. I would say this: the blade now looks white hot due to the whole fact that you dealt 69 points of damage. That is full hellish rebuke. You are at 100 out of 100. You can use your ultimate should you use it. Hold on.
Are you having the
Sun
sense?
Splitter.
Are the Sins using the laser rifles or the pistols?
Laser rifles and pistols. Both. With maybe 1 or 2 using a pipe pistol because they couldn't afford it. Budget cuts. Budget cuts. Bingo.
Since in the background.
Sorry, we can't give you these
my
high-tech.
best.
Sorry, synth number 37. We couldn't give you a high-tech plasma pistol, so here's something I pulled out of the dungeon.
Oh, how generous. Anyways.
Why don't you have a laser rifle like the rest of them?
I had to turn taxes. I had to pay some taxes. I should have paid my taxes.
Just looks at it. Dear God, suffering like us.
That's funny.
Why did you not have a laser rifle?
Anyways, let's get back to it. So, next in initiative would be Ghost, as I'd say not 4, at least another good 5 Gen 3s start walking in.
Okay, I see this.
How many casualties of people are dead now of the citizens?
Okay, hold on.
The casualties.
Hold on, there was 14. There's no such thing as a D14. So, I'll have to go with a D12. 8 casualties.
8 citizens dead.
There have
Got
been.
it.
Yep. That's why you guys had to intervene, because the guards have been killed. The civilians are doing whatever they can to survive.
Okay. Jimmy would, before start, he's going to use his new drug he created onto himself. So.
Uh-oh.
You used jet, is that what you said?
Yes.
Yes.
Roll. Actually, flip me a coin.
Okay.
If it's heads, it's 1. If it's tails, it's 2.
Flip me a D2.
Yep.
I got tails.
Okay. So you gain 2 more actions on top of the 3 you already have for using jet.
Oh, goodness. Imagine this on Mr. Spinny Boy over there. Mr. Beyblade.
He'd have 10 turns then. Jesus.
Christ.
Oh, wow. Anyway, Jimmy's gonna
Power damage.
it's gonna go up to 3. He's like, time to burn some robots.
I just look over the soul. You see, this is why I'm afraid of
Well, more like fry them.
I fear no man. This thing.
Jimmy would use his cry on the 3.
Okay. Well, it's Gen 3s. Basically, that's the model and make of the synth.
And it also
Understand
depends on
there's
which
5 of
gen they are. That's how they're strong too, based on their gen.
Yeah, I'll use my thing on him.
Your cryo
Leader.
All right. Go ahead and roll to hit.
I think Gen 5s are stronger than Gen 3s, and Gen 3s are stronger than Gen 2s.
19.
That hits. You said you're hitting 3, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Should I roll 2 more times?
No, you're good. I rolled for all 3. They didn't get high. They didn't get a higher than a 19. The highest one was an 18. But I must ask that you roll at half damage for the cryolator. I told you how much it was, right?
I can't remember.
You wrote it down, I think.
Oh God, let me find it.
It's more likely in your notes somewhere.
48.
Yep, roll 48 and have the result. Since they are machines, they are not affected by this energy type weapon.
I figured it would slow them down a little bit.
That does slow their movement by 10 feet.
Let me find my.
So they're not moving as fast as frost basically forms in the gears.
Okay, that's
Scents are
No,
fast.
that's not D8. There's my machine.
Psych.
The Beyblade fell over. He ran out of momentum.
Oh, there's my D8.
He ran off.
Nah, bro, we got you.
D8. Give me a second. It's hard to find them.
No, take your time.
They all look the same for the most part.
Nah. It's all fun and games till your player yells "fuck you" at their D20 and eats it.
There we go. Got it.
Thing is, I can see Arcanos or Soul doing that. They're just in their own D&D game. It's like, fuck you, they're just eat the
17
dice.
damage.
17 damage?
Yeah.
That's halved, right? Just making sure.
That's before halved.
Okay. You need to have it. Since these are machines, they're not really affected by
Okay,
the
so
cold.
if 18 is 9, so 8?
Yeah, you deal 8 points of damage to all 3 of those synths.
Okay.
Was that 1 attack action or was that 3 attack actions?
That was 1, because I figured the cryolator was... Is the cryolator not cone or a straight line?
It is a straight. Think of it like this, right?
Oh,
It shoots a singular
I
stream.
thought it was a cone.
No. In this case, it shoots a stream of quick, fast-acting anti-freeze.
Okay. I thought this was a cone. I guess we never said what it was.
Actually, we changed it on the day you got it.
Yeah.
Changed the original.
To a single shot instead of it. And now you have to take an action to reload it.
Jimmy's gonna put it on his back and he's gonna... Okay, so...
We'll say you still hit the 3 synth. You just managed to somehow trigger a hidden effect of it ricocheting.
Okay.
Just for the shittles of it.
Okay, next thing I'll do is... They're probably resistant to slashing and piercing, right?
Well, to be fair, one was killed by running a sword through it.
Oh, well, then. Well, with his new time dilation, he's like, time to go stabby.
Okay.
Oh, stab time.
And with the remaining 4 turns, he's going to take a chance to stab all 4 of them to the point where he should be able to kill him. Like, stab.
Nifty! Cool down!
Nifty, quit! Nifty won't!
Okay. Go ahead and roll to hit.
Can we
Yeah,
all
I'll
do
be with
this
disadvantage.
is like the perfect nifty?
That's 1. Okay. I gotta roll disadvantage for 3 of them.
God, and Jamie's already scary as it is, but then you just made him hopped up on time dilation drugs.
well, time dilation for the person using it. Time's not actually going slow; it's actually increasing their reaction time.
Difference, at least in this case.
All right, Ghost, what'd you roll ahead?
Yeah.
I'll just go stabby town with him.
What you rolled ahead?
19.
19? Yeah. Okay. You stab. You stab them. You stab good. Okay.
You okay, sir?
Yeah, for some reason my phone decided to have a little spell attack. That's fine, no, it's all solved.
Okay, so the knife you're using, is it just like a normal knife, or what are you using to stab it with?
Just a normal knife.
Okay, do me a favor and roll me a d4 then.
Okay, a D4. Okay, give me a second.
Yep. A knife is a d4. The hell was that sound?
One day, Richard.
Oh.
That was the sound of all the synths alive just getting stabbed out of their body.
Is it just 1d4 or is it multiple d4s?
1d4.
Oh. 4.
You managed to deal 4 damage to all the synths you stab. Not enough to kill them, but you at least deal some damage. Okie dokie. Next, well, technically it would be Matt. Actually, no, it'd be the last remaining civilians that are fighting. So,
Because I'm not there. I'm at the mansion.
yeah, I know. 14 minus 8, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay. Civilian 1, gonna. Okay. That hits. 28 damage. 5 points of damage to synth number. Well, to the one that. One of the frozen ones. It is a number 2. Damn. Okay. You watch as you hear the sound of a actually well-made sniper rifle ring out as one of the synth's heads just disappear off of its shoulders. The civilian in question has an anti-material rifle.
Jesus! Oh, that's my tank rifle!
You get extra rations today!
No, the synth is going
You get extra rations today!
The synth. You can only take us down with an anti-material rifle.
I die!
No, it's just like one of his teammates just gets dinged with a round. Oh, that is an anti-material round. Master, there has been a grave error. They have anti-material rifles.
Just crawling back.
Have mercy, please. Anyways.
Sorry, tonight manual doesn't serve mercy today.
However,
We just ran out.
762 is perfectly on the menu.
We just ran out of mercy. That's 50 cal stuff.
Next civilian misses their target. Okay, this next civilian, though, Ghost, I'm going to need to have you roll a dexterity saving throw. As from the back line. Oh, yeah, no, that hits.
Remember, I'm a rogue, so
And
Still gotta roll, though.
That is so spinning there.
Huh?
You also hopped up on Jet's show, I'm pretty sure.
No, the jet would have wore off. But yeah, no, I would say that the jet wore off, and the other synths also had to roll. One got a nat 20, so they're good. I only got a 15 and a 16.
How close would I be to Jimmy?
Did you get close at all to the other synths? Because
I forgot that Jimmy went into the Sims.
yeah, they went into the crowd. So all y'all hear is this metal as you're from the back line here.
Oh shit.
Oh no! As you watch this tiny nuclear bomb fly past Soul's head into the crowd, destroying 2 of the synths that were frozen, but the other 2. Yeah. But the other 2 managed to dodge out of the way.
Well then.
Well,
He slowly turned his head around to look who the hell shot that.
so do I. You see this one civilian, looks probably scrawny as fuck, and he's got this big fat man on his shoulder. He's loading in another round. I'm sorry, I found it in the antique section. I found it, I'd use it.
How the hell is that man right near my head?
Sorry. Duck next time, then. Imagine getting headshot with a fat man. Oh no!
God damn.
You're gonna like this next guy, though, okay? So I've got the perfect weapon he's got. This dude looks like was an ex-raider, but decided to join the side of the settlers. You hear the sound of basically everyone hears just the sound of a motor engine as a teddy bear goes flying past you and dinks one of the frozen ones in the head, killing it. Or no, the other synth that dodged. As you see him load in a baseball into a junk jet.
You just see my head goes up. Goal!
Alright. But now it is the last synth's turn. He is going to use an action to try and attack Jimmy. I don't know why I rolled 2 dice.
How much did Jimmy take?
Jimmy,
Could I have not dodged that because of an uncanny dodge?
what was your roll?
I got a natural 20.
Then you're good.
Oh.
Rogues take no damage if they manage to dodge out of the way of area attacks. Even a nuke.
You can't dodge out of a
Proceed.
rogue's backstab. That's what dodging, but that's even worse.
But anyways,
What was the last one?
the last synth is going to try and attack Jimmy. And it rolled a 12. Does a 12 hit you?
Let me roll and see if it does. No.
It does not hit you. Okay. You dodge this laser blast fairly well. Sorry.
But goddamn. Almost 2 fucking friendly fires with 1 nuke.
One big headshot. Yeah, one big headshot.
God, would a headshot kill a nuke? Would that kill someone? A nuke headshot?
He's the
Why do I feel like headshotting someone with a nuke is practically the same?
belly bump up. Blow up.
Yeah, I get the idea.
No, what I see is just Soul turning his head, just eating the nuke and it exploding inside of him, going, ugh, spicy.
Dude, I love spicy. What the fuck you mean?
No, I mean,
Walk
it
into
was
an air.
supposed to be a burp.
You just see green and gray smoke.
Anyways. So, Synth failed, back to the top of initiative. Snot, what do you do? There's one last Synth.
I'm gonna have fun with this one. How far away is it from me?
About good 10, 20 feet.
Okay, I'm gonna move over to it and I'm gonna attempt to grapple.
Okay. Roll strength and I'll roll against you.
Oh boy, here's the fun part. What'd you roll?
What did you roll first?
Well, without modifiers, 2. With modifiers, 14.
I rolled a 9. We'll take the one with modifiers since it is a strength check. You grapple the robot.
Okay, good. I must know how much HP does it have?
It still has a full 30 HP.
Can I
Actually, no,
attempt to crush?
no, it took 4 damage. It took 4 damage. So 30.
Can I attempt to grab the top and bottom of it and crush it like a soda can?
Roll me another strength for that?
This will have to
Is
be
this
a
your-
high ass fucking thing because you have
Did you roll
your
a death
arms
ball?
are gonna be like stretched.
Yeah, rolling. Oh! 15. I rolled and it landed lopsided on a 1, so I thankfully re-rolled again and it's 15. Oh,
Okay.
that was
What's
a
your
1.
strength modifiers?
12. It's my normal stat plus my proficiency.
No, I said plus your. Wait, hold on. You have a plus 12.
I have a plus 6 in strength, and I'm proficient in strength.
Yeah, no, this machine, as it gets grabbed, it basically starts making these staticky, pleads for, no, please, let me, before it gets crunched, like a soda can in a piston, like in a piston mechanism, pretty much just flattened. Yeah, that's it, thank you. I couldn't think of the word. I was having a brain fart. Leave me alone.
I just look at it. I feel kind of bad about it. Anyways, as I toss it over my shoulder, is there any civilians? How are the civilians?
Call out! Anyone still
You get about a few call-outs from the people that did survive the attack. But you see that a good majority of them were dead.
For the ones that are injured, go get patched up. For the ones that are dead and those are able, help bring the bodies in.
The ones that are dead and able, pick up the body.
Not dead and able.
I heard they're not dead, but no. You watch as all 6 are left. That are left, leave. All of them are injured, with either plasma burns or other things. So it's up to the rest of the crew, pretty much, to do what they need to do.
Alright. Just gonna be pain in the ass. Oh my god. You know how people do the hobo stick with having a bag at the end of a random stick?
Yeah.
Soul basically just used it himself to carry him, while with another bag he just basically carried some parts of the other synth that had not completely destroyed or whatnot on the other bag. Can you guys help me with
just have me.
the body?
You just have me take the synth that I just flattened and take the flattened synth and turn it into a rod for you to carry him with.
Yeah, that's how I'm carrying my other self with that on the end of the fucking stick, like a hobo stick.
Yeah. Yeah. Meanwhile, Andrew's being mortified from this encounter. She's not
Soul call out to Jimmy. Ghost,
Yep.
Ghost.
I'm calling you.
Oh,
You guys soul
I'm sorry.
call
My
out to Jimmy.
headsets are. I'm sorry. My headsets are not that great, so the audio's not that good either.
It's all good.
What was the
Soul
question?
call out to Jimmy. Basically, he has it's going to ask, do you have any, you're good with medicals, correct? Or have chemicals that have
Yes.
healing properties? Can you please take care of the injury?
Of course, just take them to my clinic.
Yeah, you see that everyone that was in the fight, every civilian that was in the fight, is making their way towards the medical clinic. All of them have injuries of some kind.
Oh boy, test subject. I need patience.
Don't test Jimmy. Don't test it.
I don't think I need to.
And can you other guys bring the bodies towards the near the graveyard?
Sure thing.
Thank you. And you see Soul basically dragging bits and pieces of damaged shit in one bag and just a hobble stick of himself on the other side of the shoulder going to his shack.
Oh God, I can imagine that all you two are walking. You're just both thinking of puns and getting each other's critiques.
Talk about playing Hangman in a whole new way.
Right. So while y'all are doing that, I'm gonna jump over to Matt. I'll roll for something here. Oh.
Does the red scorpion reappear to try and steal some scrap?
The Rad Scorpion. No, the Rad Scorpion's gonna be the only one like after you specifically.
I know. I just imagine it's just like if we roll perception, we can see him trying to steal some of the scrap.
But not, anyways. So, with Matt, aka Kaladesh, as you are, as you're reading your book or fast asleep. Wait, hold on. Envoy, you there?
What about me?
Huh?
I said, what about me? What am I doing?
Okay, just making sure you were here. I actually need you for an encounter.
Okay, what am I doing?
Alright, so as you're, sitting there sleeping, would you say that your underground bunker would have like a light of some kind?
I'm at the mansion in the basement.
Okay.
I never left the mansion.
Okay, yeah. You would have some sort of power. As you're, sleeping there, you hear a click as the lights come on.
Oh.
Before they quickly go back off.
Ghosts.
I don't know what to think about it. I mean, confused?
Ghost.
I kind of just shrug it off and go back to reading the book.
The ghost. Motherfucker.
No.
As you go back to go to sleep, an arm wraps around your neck, pulls you into a chokehold. You can either roll strength to pull whatever it is that's trying to choke you out, to get them off of you, or B, roll Constitution to not get knocked out. Your choice.
Can I not go berserker mode?
That would work too, and that would give you advantage on the strength check.
Yeah, I'm gonna just explode into berserker mode, waking all my robots and myself up, I guess. What do I roll my d20?
Yep.
What do I add to that again? It's been a while.
Your strength modifier. And since are you proficient with strength?
Yes.
Okay, then you would add the proficiency as well.
Yes, I know it's an 11. So 13 plus 11,
Yep,
24.
13 plus. Okay, is that 13? Was that your second roll or your first roll?
Did you tell me to roll twice?
Yes, I said with advantage.
When did you say with advantage?
When you said you were going to go berserk.
You did.
Still, I got a 13.
Still a 13? Roll again. You need to get higher or lower.
That's a 10.
Okay, so 13 plus 11 then.
24.
You managed to push off whatever was, decided to get you into a chokehold, sending it into the back wall. Do you turn to look?
Well, yeah, and I'm sure my robots are going to be awake too because they would be wondering about the house.
They would definitely be awake now. You see yourself.
Another.
I'm going to.
Go ahead.
I'm going to send. Well, no. I'm going to take B12 and chunk it at her. Chunk B12 at her. Fuck you. Who the fuck are you?
Roll to hit.
Trying to
Add
relook.
advantage, obviously, because you did knock them prone.
Well, yeah, Berserker is a 7D12 if I use it. Oh my gosh. What are we doing here, dice? What's that one? Okay. What do I add to that? My strengths, because I'm throwing it.
Yeah.
So that is a 9 plus 11. 20?
That'd be a soft 20. Yep, that hits. Let's see. I guess roll for me 1d10.
Why a 1d10?
Because you're throwing a motherfucker at a motherfucker.
Which
And
one's
it
a
was like
d10?
5 feet away from you.
Every 5 feet that you throw another person is 1d10 damage.
Well, we're in the
And it's a
basement.
D12 technically.
We were in the basement. I said I
Yeah,
fell
yeah,
asleep
you're
while
throwing
reading my
D12,
book,
which
so
is
it's a very small room. Wait, that's a D100. I need a D10.
Typically counts as a person.
Wait, which one's the D10 again? Oh my god.
It's the one that looks like the top. The top. but it has
There's
singular
fucking
numbers
two
instead of double
tops.
numbers.
Which one? 2 numbers or single number?
That's what I just said. Single numbers.
Okay. I know what it looks like. I need to know which one to roll.
Singular numbers. Singular numbers.
8.
8 and deal 8 points of damage. Ding. As you hear a metal clank from both B12 and the other version of you as it meets their forehead. I'm assuming you're aiming for the head.
Well, if this bitch is fucking prone, I'm gonna go fucking pick her up and rip her apart since I'm in berserker mode.
Okay.
You know, I'm gonna stomp over there and just grab her and just fucking arm to arm and rip them apart.
Oh.
Just do what I did.
And I'll roll for strength, and I guarantee you all.
I'll grant the grab as a free action. Roll me a strength again.
15 plus 11.
15 plus 11. Yeah,
26.
26. Alrighty. You split them perfectly down the middle as you tear this robot apart, just as your robots come down the stairs with integrated weapons, drawn, obviously. But you notice, aside from all the blood that hits the floor, you don't see any organs fall out, but rather you see a robotic endoskeleton under layers of flesh and tissue.
Copying ass motherfuckers. Die, bitch. I'm all pissed. I'm just gonna go out of berserker. I'm gonna sit back down in my chair and grab my book and start reading it again.
Just like, nothing happened.
And I asked Codsworth to clean up the mess.
Yes, sir.
I just realized something that could really help her. I feel like if I were to say it, that'd be meta-knowledging.
Really, I don't need help. I think Kaladesh. This is my Saiyan Kaladesh. This is my Saiyan demolitionist, not my regular demolitionist.
I had to go out and they kept the Saiyan demolitionist. Anyways, so next. Oh, if you want to say what it is, Snot, go ahead. I mean,
I was going to say, if there was a copy of her, then technically wouldn't she be able to use the same frame and technology from the machine she just killed to make a copy of her son without having to spend as much time to make a pure blood clone? And she would have the help from her robotic son to make the proper clone.
So you're basically saying create a synth version of her son. Is that what I'm saying? Is that what I'm hearing?
Yes.
That's what she basically going to do regardless.
Well,
And this would be a large step.
What she's doing is technically the Arcanos version of her son, putting a brain inside a robot.
Yeah, like in the actual game Fallout 4, they do that. You'll find robots with brains.
But in the later models, they basically implant the memory. Some of the later models, they put the memories of one into these cells.
Oh, I know, but I don't know that, so I can't do that.
Yeah. Okay, you're not
that's what I'm just saying. Out of character, it's not really too much difference. I know. I'm just saying out of character, it's not really too much difference.
Got it.
I will stick to learning biomechanics and bioengineering because I really want to learn all the trades of this character anyways. I'm gonna now that I'm awake, I'm gonna be reading the book again.
Alrighty, that'll cut down time from 3 days to 2, since you decided to. I'm assuming read through the night.
Yes.
Rest of the night seems to go quite uneventful. However, I shall roll for a specific encounter.
I do tell Codsworth to go throw the synth's body into the pile of scrap outside.
He does so as requested. So as you're, doing clean, I'm assuming you're helping clean up, right?
I took these parts and myself into a shack.
Right, you gather some synth components and the synth of yourself back to your little shack. However, when you walk into your shack, you notice it's pitch black. Like someone turned off the lights. All you see are a pair of white dots staring at you from the darkness.
Their eyes are actually yellow, not white.
White dots. I'm doing this intentionally.
Okay.
That's another one of you fuckers here. He basically dropped the bag on his left side. He still have himself on the right side held as he left there to turn on the switch.
As you turn on the switch, you get slugged in the face by a big furry hand. Papa Bear says this bitch is too conscious. As you run out the door.
No. I should be able to dodge it. I can fucking see him, so fuck you. I die.
No, he slugs you.
No, fuck you. Don't control my character if they can't fucking dodge or not. Because I could see his ass.
The power of a meme character. They don't have
It's just a meme character, King. Relax. Come on. It doesn't do any damage. You know this.
Fuck.
No, you get slugged.
No, fuck you. You're always doing the face, mostly.
I don't know what to tell you.
I don't care what you roll.
What?
No. You should make this Papa Bear like the guy, the mystery guy that pops up and randomly shoots somebody and disappears again.
Yeah, that's essentially the whole thing. The mysterious stranger.
Oh my god, if we ever enter VATS and he just appears randomly to punch the enemy for us, that'd be amazing.
You know what? You just given me a fucking idea. I'm gonna see if you drop something after you slug Soul. Oh, okay. So he slugs you, quickly flings your door open, and runs out.
Laughing, he'd be laughing funny.
In the process, something falls out of his back pocket.
He's so angry.
I bet. But you see, it's some sort of
You're gonna
strange...
bullshit. You always do it to me. Mostly. Goddamn.
I'm sorry, the dice hates you. I don't know what to tell you.
No, you're fucking not.
Look, there's 6 people in initiative. I rolled an E6 and landed on 3. You're third in initiative.
Oh, this is bullshit. You do it to me mostly every fucking time you get the chance.
It's not like I do it intentionally. I do leave this up to chance.
It's quite convenient that he goes to me next.
I mean, he did get me just before.
But no, after he remembers him, it's quite convenient he goes after me next after I say something last time.
We went after Kage first, technically, so Kage got slugged first. So
Don't bullshit yourself.
if you don't believe me, ask him whenever you get the chance to talk to him again. Anyways. But he does drop something, and inspecting it, looks like some strange device planted into, guess what? Your Pip-Boy.
You just dropped me a fucking holotape or something.
It looks like a holotape.
It looks like holotape. It smells like holotape. It's probably holotape.
What do holotapes smell like?
Probably what a freaking gas deep video recorders. That was called
Probably.
DVS tapes.
Yeah, something like that.
So
You pop it into your Pip-Boy.
Sure.
You pop it into your Pip-Boy, and for a few moments you see your screen kind of like go like all kinds of crazy with a bunch of coding before it finally resets itself, and you see that it you see that your what? Okay, I don't even know what he's
Something I've heard the character said is like protocol and
But no, after a little bit, it seems to have not reset your Pip-Boy, but you see that you have a new feature. Simply titled Papa Bear. Why do I just envision him like doing this wide-eyed look with this most disgusted face, like?
Pretty much. So just put it fucking away, or just go back to his work.
Okay. But the rest of the night
Think
goes
it would be a
off
good move
bad.
to keep encountering that motherfucker?
No, not at all. I don't blame you.
What did I have to do?
But you now have a new feature. And it only activates when you use VATS.
And if I'm correct, bats have to recharge too.
Maybe.
Because in the game, VATS you can't just use whenever. You have to charge them up.
What's up?
You have to charge VATS up in the game before you can use them.
Well, you can use VATS right out the rip, even without the pit boy.
Well, I know that, but I'm talking about like in the game though, in Fallout 4, it makes you charge them up before you can click it to use it. So like, I don't know if you're going to use that ability to charge them or if it's unlimited.
The charging part is for critical strikes.
Yep.
I will consider it. Anyways, so.
That motherfucker just faced me.
But anyways, so the next day comes and goes.
Did I finish the book?
Well, not. Okay. I
You
would
said
say that you would
Be patient.
You said 3 days.
I would say you would finish the book by the midday this next day. Okay?
Well, that is not what you said earlier. You said that if I read it through the night, I'd be finishing it by morning. Or some shit like that. You said something about if I read it through the
if
night.
you heard me properly, was if you read the book throughout the night, it's going to cut it down a day.
Yeah. We're on the second day, aren't we?
So at the end of this day, you will have had the book fully read. If you can make the saves for not falling asleep.
Okay, you want me to
But
make
anyways.
saves from not falling asleep? I fell asleep while you guys were doing all your battling Sanctuary. Like in real life, I dozed off.
Your screen, yeah. Anyways, so next morning comes around. Snot, what's the first thing you do in the morning?
It's not.
Snot, rocket. Oh.
But like I was saying, I was going to do my rounds and check up on all the people who are injured.
All of them are in the infirmary, recovering from their plasma burns.
Then I just shrugged myself and just said to myself, well, I can leave it with Jimmy then. I don't know if I trust him. But, he says that he's going to go out and hunt for more lab stags.
Alright. I got an idea for an encounter. As you open the door to leave, you see what looks to be a synth with glowing yellow eyes in a trench coat and hat.
Valentine.
Well, I didn't expect to see this. Deathclaw and a settlement? What are you?
Don't know. What are you doing here?
And the dogs. Well, that's new.
Yeah. Are you a little late on the invasion, pal?
Invasion? Oh, I'm not here for an invasion. I'm actually here to ask the people of this town some questions. Nick Valentine, detective for the Great Green Jewel of the Commonwealth.
I heard some talk about you from one of the refugees. I point to the direction where Sol is. Go talk to him. He'll lead you to. He'll answer possibly all your questions.
Thanks. You stay safe out there as he walks past you.
Nice to him now.
Alrighty. First down here, we'll jump over to King. What are you doing in the morning?
I'm going to start working on those sims. Reverse energy. Start reverse engineering.
Alrighty. As you're, doing your thing, you hear telegram.
Come on.
As the door opens. The door opens as
You need me-
as Nick walks inside.
You need me to get a photo of
I
Nick
was told
Valentine?
to come talk to you. Do what?
Do you need me to get a photo of Nick Valentine for you?
Yes, please.
Okay, I got one.
Thank you. Okay, now what'd you say, King?
He stood up, turn around like another one.
It's not what you think. Just hold on. Let me explain myself. My name's Nicky Valentine.
Hold on real quick. I'll go let you see the scenario. You just see him basically reverse engineering himself.
I've never actually seen one of these up close as he looks at it. Huh. These new Generation 5 synths are a bit scary. Flesh and blood, hair, everything. Only thing they couldn't get right were the organs. And the skeleton by the look of it.
At least if I reverse engineer, I have to probably find or make something to be able to at least track out where the original owner of these fuckers came from.
What you're probably looking for is the Institute.
Exactly. Which no one will know. No one knows but these fuckers.
As much as I would like to indulge in your enjoyment there, I'm afraid you're not going to find very much. I was made in the Institute, and I don't even remember where it came from.
I'll send it to you on Discord.
Where it is. Okay.
If the damn photo was sent, what the fuck? Why did he do that? What the fuck?
I have no idea.
Hold on.
Even though it doesn't have direct location, any information.
Why did it turn it into a link? What the fuck?
Well, I actually came here to ask you about something. I overheard through the grapevine that
Save image.
this town was obviously attacked, and seeing all the damage, yeah, I would say so.
Save.
Yep. Has quite a bit of casualties from the sands.
I'm sorry to hear about that.
It shows it's a photo on my side. That's weird.
I'd like to ask you some questions.
Why is it doing that?
I'm trying to figure out what exactly is causing these attacks. One of which is have you put up a radio beacon recently? That seems to be a starting cause.
What I see before I go and think up is you just want to try to replace one people with a similar
I
looking.
think I got it.
As you already see, as I'm digging into myself.
There you go. Got it.
Probably use these to basically have these beat insiders.
Infiltration and espionage. All right. Second question. Around what time did they attack? I know it was sometime in the night. Do you know exactly when? If you want to roll recollection key, you can.
That's what I'm about to do right now.
I don't know if that photo is good enough for the arcade.
Hold on. Mr. Nick.
Nick Valentine. I got one of here of him showing his human and robot side. if you want that image too.
Nah, just the one from the game.
These are showing him before and after. Like, I just don't know which one you're looking for. The one I sent you is from the game. What are you talking about?
Well, whatever.
The one that you said gave him earlier, just him up with the simple side. Anyways. I got 17.
17. You recall it was somewhere around the times of 2 and 3 o'clock in the morning that the town was attacked.
Around 2 to 3 o'clock.
Attacking under the mist of night. Think they were possibly trying to destroy your town while you were asleep?
Either destroy or take it over. One way or another, they did. More or less.
Damn, there's no full body. What the fuck?
That's fine. We already know what he wears.
Yeah. That was the best I could really find for you, to be honest.
That's perfectly fine.
Because that's what he looks like. He has yellow eyes. And then, but
Yeah.
I know he has, well, they did say yellow and then he had blue eyes, depending, but.
Anyways, he kind of starts writing down this stuff on a notepad. Aside from that, did you notice anything else of interest or possible things to point out? You want to roll to see if you can for the Institute sign written in blood in the one house that exploded, remember?
Earlier, before the attack, there was an explosion. And with blood and oil, there was a draw from the Institute.
He kind of like writes this down on his notepad before looking over at you. All right, here's what I've got from this so far. Under the cover of night, your camp was under attack from the synth from the inside. However, whoever the person was, found that they were being swapped out with a machine and fought back. In doing so, Carson couldn't help but notice the explosion on, the exploded building in the distance. So my hypothesis is they pulled the pin on a grenade or something else explosive, took out the building so they wouldn't live in the same house. And then I don't know what happened between the two.
One step to heart, one step to trouble.
That's a real shame. Technically, one guy, one machine. And after the explosion, you were, I assume, came under attack. These synth attacks are getting worse. They're becoming more aggressive. Also, I've been getting other reports that sometimes these synths will travel with the individual. You wouldn't happen to see a man by the name of Kellogg, would you? Kellogg. He said Kellogg. Funny. Maybe one of these synths knows where he's from, where he's at. You don't mind if I hang out in town, would you?
As long as you don't cause trouble, sure.
I'll keep to myself. So long as no one messes with me either. I respect that move. As he walks out. Thank you for your time, soul. Alright.
Backwards engineering.
Yeah, I got you. And I need a minute. Oh,
10-minute break, 5-minute break.
10-minute break, something like that.
Break time. Get something to drink or eat.
Yeah, get yourself something to eat, something to drink, get some snacks. I don't know.
Go to the bathroom break.
I'm gonna let my eyes rest for a minute and my controller charge.
I wonder if Nick Valentine's gonna pay me a visit. Cause I got a tattoo. I don't know. Did you say Codsworth finished the trader robot yet?
Yeah, Codsworth would have finished the trader robot.
Okay. Cause I need to start sending the robot to go trade middle. Are you using you're doing caps for money, right?
Gold coins are still a thing, but caps are also a good replacement for gold coins.
I know in the game people also want old world money as well.
Really?
Yeah, in the game there's some people who actually request old world money, and you can collect bundles of it and trade it in for stuff.
I want to subscribe for the cloth. Damn.
Oh, I've used old world money. There's some traders who want it. There's some raiders who want it too. Like they're looking for it. Like they'll ask you to collect it for them for caps. Like they'll give you caps for old world money.
Oh.
It's a thing.
Take the orc weapon since it's good to make more caps.
Yep, that's fair. Academy of Real.
That's not mine just hatching space leapers.
What? Arugama.
You're this is space leapers.
Space Leader's part wasn't what made me go home. It's the fact that you're hatching a mammal.
Oh yeah, you can also use old world money at the bowling place. You can use it it's at Back Alley Bowling. At there were some other places that use it too that you can use it at.
Living Jar Shard.
General Atomics Galera, you can use the money there. Use it in the junk jet. It can be used in Nuka-Cade, Nuka World, to be exchanged for 3 Nuka-Cade tokens. And each has 100 bills. You can trade it for stuff, like at Nuka World. I forgot about that one.
Interesting.
Yeah, because of the value of pre-war money tokens, being a player character can use this to increase the output of caps by 1 for each pre-war money.
Huh.
Excuse me.
So you can also do.
Excuse you. So basically, that's just infinite money glitch without the glitch.
Well, pre-war money is used in the Fallout 4 game in certain places, not everywhere, but it is used, kind of by raiders, and some people will give you caps if you bring them like bundles of it. Like you bring it to them, they'll give you caps for it, and because they can use it at different machines and like the bowling place and other So I was just asking what you were using because I didn't know what to trade for my metal. I would have figured caps.
I will say that since you do have a lot of gold on you, your gold coins can be reduced down into a resource as well.
I'm good. I'll keep my 10,000 credits from Light's World and the 1,519,000 in my money. I keep it.
So basically, so still a billionaire even in this era.
Yep.
Even in the stone world, you're a billionaire.
Flintstone wet blade.
I got 10,000 credits from Light's World still. I don't know what to do with them credits. I don't know what to do with them.
When Light starts up his campaign again, when he comes back, that is, hopefully.
When will he come back?
He said he has a session set up in like September or something like that. So
will he be back in September?
I don't know. He told me to set it for September, so I did.
Okay.
I think it was September.
Well, at least we got a bit of a time frame.
Let me double check here to make sure.
Yeah. Oh, Render, that reminds me.
Oh,
Lancer.
what about him?
No, Lancer. The game that we were talking about?
August. Sorry. It's in August for Light.
I still haven't looked at it. I completely forgot about it that day because I was so damn tired after me and Envoy were working.
Light
We
has
went to bed pretty much after a little while.
Light has his session set for August 10th. Eclipse of the Celestial Realms.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
August 10th to September 7th. Okay.
I'm gonna go tell everyone. I found something that we can do to surprise Light when he gets back. I found a secondary tabletop game called Lancer. Think D&D, but you only really need D6s and 20s, and it is giant mechs that you can mix and match with each other. You can literally range from a giant mech that can bring down ships to a blender, and a nanite blender.
Just a big cramp for a bunch of space gamer family.
How big are the space gamers?
This game size comparison, they are medium size.
So they're about 6 feet.
If you
6 feet
compare
or a little bit bigger. Yeah.
if you compare it to Jeff, since he's the only human character there.
And adult elder Justice.
Yeah.
I feel like Jeff just exists
He's
like
bigger than Jeff.
human scale. This is big and okay.
Okay, I can't bring up Torrent here.
Sticks. Alright. Oh, so anyone want to hop on Minecraft?
And plus also managed to hatch a albino space sweeper.
Nice.
Yeah.
Harudana. Here I drop down. I have no idea where I'm going. Imbued sword key. Okay. That's I think it's down tier 3. No, we're gonna jump over here instead. Oh shit. No. Control Bloodstone. Okay. Nice. Sorry, there's no excuse for him. I was going to say, from here, how do I get down safely around the scaffolding? Glintstone Crab. Twin Sage Glintstone Crown. Nice. Not going to use it because I'm a magic caster. Hey, nice. I can't believe I just did that. I just backstepped a fucking Azure Comet with the Bloodhound Fang, Ash of War. I completely did it by accident. Fuck you. Nice. Completely by accident.
What time of the day is it in the game? Or in the what time of the day is it in D&D?
What time of day is it in the game? It would be around. I'm trying to make that myself. Hold on. Sorry, I got auto crossbowed.
You're also getting distracted.
Yes. I would say that it would be about 5 o'clock in the afternoon in game.
Evening time?
Evening time. So lunchtime.
So do I need to roll? Did I finish this book or no?
I would say you finish the book.
So what happened?
It'll now take you 2 less months to finish the machine. And you now know how to connect biological tissue with the circuitry of the machine.
I'm actually going to try to build one of those little rats that you were telling me about.
Okay.
I'm going to send B12 to go find me a live rat.
Well, actually, it doesn't take you long because as you go do that, a rat jumps up on your table looking for food.
I grab it.
It squeaks and squawks, trying to squirm out of your hand. What do?
I need to remove its. I'm gonna put it in a container to hold it until I build the robot body for the brain.
I swear you were about to say guillotine.
No, I was saying I was gonna put it in a cage, but I don't have a cage. I'm gonna put it in a container.
I swear I heard you about to say guillotine.
No.
But all right.
Container.
I'll take your word for it. Over execute.
I'm gonna start building its body for the brain.
Alrighty. You start building its body, including the compartment needed to house its, central, processing, board, aka its brain. And now you must roll medical to see if you can get the brain out without, obviously it'll kill the rat, but without destroying the brain.
A 10 plus a 10, that's 20.
Yep. With calm hands and a quick blade, you manage to extract the brain of the rat. And before the brain has time to die, put it in the rat, mechanism. Or the rat-shaped mechanism.
You mean the Steel Defenders is what I call them. My character calls them Steel Defenders.
Yeah. This would be considered an improved Steel Defender now.
Does it power up and work?
It takes a few moments before the lights in the eyes of the robot light up, as the rat kind of looks around at its newfound freedom before looking at you and running off.
That was the point. I wanted to run around the house. Go run around.
Acting as an actual rat now, with a mechanical body. Congratulations, you now have a robotic rat problem.
But won't the robotic rat kill the other? My Steel Defender rat kill the other ones, the real ones?
It thinks it's a normal rat, just with a new steel cold body.
You do have to realize that you did just put a rat brain in it.
I know. I'm going to send the trader robot with some metal and scrap to go to Sanctuary and see if somebody needs to buy any.
Okay, that's her.
I'd say we're in an influx, but okay.
I don't know that. I'm up in the mansion somewhere. Nobody's come to get me, so I'm just going to stay here doing me.
Should we go and get her?
That's up to you. Do you go to try to retrieve her? Is that what your plan is?
I don't know where she is.
But I am still sending the trader robot to go trade metal with Sanctuary.
Okay, the robot makes its way to towards Sanctuary. It's going to take it a day or two to get back and forth. Oh. Hello.
My robot does accept pre-war money or caps. So. Kate, I'll let you act the robot's voice out when it comes time.
That's fine.
Wait, where's Arcanos?
Arcanos is over at what is technically the green jewel of the Commonwealth.
Can I sense him?
Yeah, you can sense his energy, despite the fact that he's also in a robotic body.
Can I jump to him? Because I want to let him know that I have figured out the biomechanics and engineering to build to put the brain in. I want to bring him into the project with me. I want him to help me with it.
Okay.
Basically.
I'm assuming you teleport to him, right?
I instant transmission. I know I'm probably not going to be like right on him, but I'll be near him.
Yeah, you instant transmission to his location.
Is
and
he?
upon getting, you find yourself sitting at, an old rundown hangar.
I walk inside.
You walk inside, you see it's Arcanos' old workshop, though not as extravagant as it once was. You see the robotic, master pretty much at the far end of the area.
I see
As he
Arcanos.
seems to be working on a new car. Yeah.
Arcanos, I need you.
He stops and looks over at you. What is it you require?
I have figured out the bioengineering and biomechanics for us to put my son's genetics into a robot, but I would like you to come with me on this project so you can also learn it.
You're actually going through with that, huh?
Yes. Because there was remains left still that were good that I can get DNA from. I know you want to learn.
You don't exactly understand, but I can help you out here. As he walks with you, basically, he's going to agree to help.
Okay. I'm gonna tell him to grab all of his tools that are needed for this, so we can jump back to the mansion where everything's at.
Well, he definitely does that.
And then we'll instant transmission back to the mansion, and I'll show him everything that I've learned and everything I've discovered, and so far what I've got.
Okay. Hang on a second. So, after, taking in all the knowledge that you've learned, looking at you, he just simply, he looks at you. You spent all this time learning how to basically reform your son.
Yes. Well, I'm rebuilding the mansion. You're more welcome to stay here and have a room here if you want. Off and on.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Well, I could use your help once in a while, so wouldn't you want a room to stay in if you come stick around for a while?
I am technically a machine now.
I know.
But I understand where you're coming from. How much brain... I must ask this as an important part. How much brain matter have you gathered? How much is left?
I pull out my son's skull and hair and stuff that I picked up from the grave and hand it to him.
He takes it and using his robotic finger slowly saws the skull open to reveal that the brain has turned from bright pink. Was it dead? Yeah. It hasn't been hot these past few days, so I figured I can turn it back on real fast though. Hold on. I had to turn the AC on real fast.
It's fine.
But anyways, so he carefully, surgical saws the skull open. You see that surprisingly, a lot of the brain is still, intact. It's just this dark gray now, with this strange green overgrowth on it. Its brain's practically half rotted. Preserved, but half rotted still.
That's where the DNA comes in we can take his DNA and make a new one.
Hang on a minute. He looks over at you. If I may, I actually have a different idea.
And what's that?
A project I was working on before the bombs fell is I can put his memories onto what is equivocally a flash drive. if you would like, I can do that for you.
Are you saying we plug that flash drive into the robot itself?
Not necessarily. Given that I have access to all forms of biomatter, thanks to this apocalypse, what I could do is grow your son a new body and put his memories into a device I call a cortical stack.
Will we need to put that stack in the robot body I built him, or will you build a body yourself?
I can grow your son a body. But if you would like, I can put it in a machine so that way he has the ability to move, talk, think.
Well, of course I wanted to move, talk, and think. So what are we doing? Are we making a whole human body for him, or is he going to be in a robot body?
Robot body for the moment, and we gotta wait for the human body to grow.
Okay, and the last time I was around, wasn't my son like out of game? Wasn't my son like, wasn't he like 16 or some shit?
Yeah, he was on 16, 17, about to leave the house for college.
Okay, ow, Aries. Okay, so yeah, we need to make sure the body is of his age. Yeah, we can try, but we still need to make sure we have some backup just in case we mess up.
Of course. As he takes the skull and opens up his chest and puts the brain in the chest compartment, I'll hold on to this, take its memories and put it on the stack. In the meantime, finish up your Warforged here. Or your robot, sorry.
He's finished. I pulled a blanket off of him. He's already done.
All right. Give me a minute. As he runs back to, his workshop once more. About, I'd say maybe a couple hours go by before he comes back. And he's got this little disc with it. Looks like the same size as a spinal disc.
So instead of making the glass top on the robot, we'll say I made a headpiece. Instead for a stack instead?
Well, yeah, we'll say that you, we can say that. But he walks over to the machine as he opens up the neck compartment of it and puts it at the base of the neck. The machine's, the cyber version of your son slowly starts whirring to life. For a few moments going through, different personalities before the cortical stack takes over. As your son comes back too, as he looks around. What happened? Why do I feel cold? Easy, son. You just woke up from about 200 years worth of being dead. Dead? What? As he looks at his hands. As he looks over at Kaladesh. Mom?
Yeah?
And he quickly runs up to you and hugs you. Not with the same strength he had before, but still hugs you.
I will hug him back.
Family is same. I can't do the same for my daughters. Or my daughter and my sons.
Maybe we can now, since I've learned this stuff, and maybe we can.
Kind of hard to do when there's nothing left.
Why don't you recreate those memories into a stack of your own? Why don't you make those memories, bring them back into a stack, making them?
As much as I would love to do that, I don't know the processes to do that specific procedure.
Can you run a diagnostic on my son to make sure everything's working properly?
Of course. As he basically just takes a cord from the palm of his hand and plugs it into the machine. running a diagnostics on it. That stinks. Alright. Anyways, we'll jump back to that in just a little bit. We're going to jump back to, technically, to our point of initiative, which would be Scythe. Scythe, are you there, bud?
Scythe.
Oh, yeah, sorry. What you doing, homie? What would your character be doing? It's in the that morning, technically. We're kind of jumping back in time a little bit here. Yeah, apologies. Yeah, no, take your time, dude.
He's gonna be.
Take your time, dude. Don't rush.
It's okay. Patience. Just think it through.
How about he patrols like around Sanctuary, like just a little bit outside the barrier?
Okay. I'll roll to see if you find anything of importance or of interest. No, you do not find anything of interest. It seems like your average day.
Okay. Then I'll go a little bit further out and do some target practice with the gun that I have.
Okay. Alright, is that all you did for your turn?
Yeah, once I'm done with the target practice, I go back and check up on all the civilians, make sure that they're all okay, and that they're like they're making sure that
they're recovering slowly but surely.
Yeah. Other than that, that will be my turn then.
Okay. So, alright, that'll be the end of your turn. Alright. Ghost, what do you do?
Okay. Well, of course, I make sure all those people are healed up, right?
Yeah, you obviously tend to their burns and whatnot.
And I guess they'll tend to the farms and garden.
Okay. Nothing, I would say, some of your plans have started to sprout already, surprisingly. Not much, but some.
I'm like, grow my predictive powers so I can turn you into drugs.
Just hang on. Fucking nose. Feels like a fly just walked up in my nose.
Woo!
Let's see. Yeah, actually, I think I need to take a break. I'm spacing too bad. Not even for the fact that I'm playing Elden Ring. It's just, I just need a minute.
Go get some coffee. Make your brain think.
Uh-oh. What you making, hamburgers? That meat going away. I'm hungry anyways. Okay, I'm back.
Yeah, he's getting something to drink or coffee or something, I think.
Some soda.
Soda ain't gonna do it. You need to get some coffee. Coffee's a stimulant for the brain.
I think that might be the problem he's having. That his brain's kind of too stimulated for both the games he's playing and having to think of every single thing.
Yeah.
But I feel like coffee isn't going to make it better.
It will. Because every time Cage
I
drank
just
coffee,
feel
it's made him calm and relaxed to where he could think. Coffee calms the
I know, we
brain.
just took a break.
It doesn't it doesn't make you go all crazy. It makes you calm so your brain can relax and think.
I know, but
I still find that ironic.
It's called trying it, Cade.
No. It's like coffee. What it does, the caffeine in it, is a self-defense mechanism.
Don't know. Coffee's a natural calming for the brain. He's overstimulated probably from all the soda. So if he drinks the coffee, it will calm it instead.
Boy, I don't think you understand this. Coffee has caffeine in it. That's what. That's why people like coffee, because it has caffeine.
Yes. And the natural coffee plant, the coffee plant that's in it is a natural calming. That's what it is. The coffee plant calms the brain so people can relax. That's why doctors tell people who have seizures to drink coffee, because the coffee plant that's in it, the coffee bean plant, is the natural to help relax the brain so we don't get headaches. You're telling someone who has to drink coffee, like, I have to drink it to calm my seizures. Like, it's a calming, just like chocolate
either
is.
way, I just need a minute. Got a headache. I'm trying to, keep up with everything.
If you
I
have
know
a
we should
headache,
have
that's
a
what
break.
I'm trying to tell you. Drink some coffee. It will help your headache.
What he mainly needs is water, not coffee. As well as a break. He needs a break and coffee, not coffee, water.
And
Kid doesn't really
how
drink
about-
water.
how about-
Okay, you two. Let's just calm it down. He currently has a headache, and coffee or not, this isn't going to help if we keep arguing.
No one's arguing. I'm stating medical facts that I have to go by myself with coffee.
The whole point's not trying to make is the.
I do give. What was that?
I was going to say the point that Snot's trying to make. It's just the banter. It's not helping.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm trying to help my best friend who I've known for 4 years.
I know you are.
Try some coffee. I bet you'll feel much better, like you have before in the past when you've told me you had a headache. And I said, go drink some coffee. And you went and drank some coffee. You said, yes, it made my headache go away and it made me feel better. That came from you every time you drink coffee. So, yes. That's why I'm telling you to try to drink a cup and see what happens. It might help you.
I know.
Or if you got chocolate, take a bite of chocolate.
I do not have chocolate.
What happened to
I wish I
your
had
cheesecake?
It's gone.
Mm.
We had it a few days ago.
Touche. It's cheesecake. It doesn't normally last long.
No, especially not in this house.
I'd be surprised if it did at any house. Yes, while we are taking a voluntary break, would anyone like to hop on Minecraft for a little bit?
I am gonna go try to have some. I am gonna try to get some coffee though. Water's left. Okay, I need to dump out that water. Make a batch of coffee.
Do y'all need some more instant coffee? I have some here.
Still have like a thing or two. Yeah, we have one more thing of instant coffee here somewhere. I know we do.
Yeah, you had it in that Ziploc baggie on top of the shelf or fridge or something.
We had two. There's
Remember,
one
I
left,
drank one.
right?
Silly.
Yeah, you drank one. I was telling my dad. Oh, there. Got it.
Yeah. So you need me to bring you more Monday.
I need one. I need some more, yeah.
Okay. I will bring you more when I see you Monday.
Okay. Okay. But I gotta fill up that coffee pot with water.
Oh, yeah. It still probably had some water left in it from when I was there. I need to buy you a K maker for your birthday, Cade.
Oh, what maker?
A
Oh,
Keurig
what?
maker. A K maker.
Oh.
So you can
That
have
thing for expressos.
the coffee in those things, the pods, so you don't have to buy instant coffee.
An espresso machine. Basically. There we go. Dad's currently also making hamburgers, so I may have to make some lunch there.
Hamburger.
Brother.
Oh,
I
tell
had
your
some
dad
ribs
the
already
church
for
is this
dinner.
Wednesday at 8 a.m. in the morning. At Barling. The Barling Church is at 8 a.m. this Wednesday.
Barling Church is at 8 a.m. this Wednesday, apparently. 8 a.m.? 8
Yeah,
a.m.
8 a.m. to 10:30 a.m. They do it in the mornings now.
They do it in the mornings now, apparently.
Yes, they do it before lunchtime, so it's not too hot.
I don't know.
I need to make another batch of tea. I know. I'm currently making me a couple, so I can't really do